Have you read Dan Brown's latest book, Inferno? If you have, you'll know that the book takes place mostly here in Florence. In fact, the book begins right here along the banks of the Arno, where we read of a mysterious character who is rushing, breathless, along this road. There are 31 places in Florence mentioned in this book in more or less detail. So in some ways, it's like a guide to the city, but it's not very practical to walk around Florence with a book of this weight and size. For this reason, the editors of the Florentine, myself included, have written this app, Inferno Florence Guide. After running along the Arno, the mysterious character runs towards this building, the Badia Fiorentina, with its tall tower, which he rushes up and throws himself from the top. Actually, the Badia is an abbey and church founded as a Benedictine institution in 978. Nowadays, it's only open to visitors on Monday afternoons. Of course, you're going to recognize Palazzo Vecchio and Piazza della Signoria behind me. This is one of the major locations of Dan Brown's book, and I don't want to give too much away about what happens inside. However, if you're a real Dan Brown fan, you'll want to take the Inferno tour officially offered by the Palazzo Vecchio Museum, in which a specialized guide will take you through the inside and show you all the parts mentioned in the book. Piazza Duomo, in particular the baptistry, is another location in which the protagonists of the book spend a particularly long time. Robert Langdon, the main character in Brown's book, is supposed to be an art historian, so he always pauses to observe buildings as he rushes past, even when he's being chased by a killer. In the book, we actually learn things like how each structure here is separated by its function. Langdon also finds time to remember the time that he climbed up the inside of Brunelleschi's dome and felt awfully claustrophobic. Given the book's title, Inferno, various Dante-related locations do show up, of course, in the book. The characters stop by various Dante-related places in Florence, including this small back street where you can visit the Casa di Dante, now a museum, and the so-called Church of Dante. The information about Florence contained in Brown's book is, for the most part, accurate, though after studying in Florence for a semester, you might actually be capable of spotting a few errors yourself. Otherwise, you can pick up a copy of the app called Inferno Florence Guide, which covers historical information for each point, as well as relevant information for if you're visiting.